What a friend we find in Jesus.
And I greet
What
you
kind of friend we
all the
find in
faithfuls
Him.
all around the world. If you are watching this video right now, may the glory of God be upon you. Today, I take us to the book of Luke chapter 12, and I start this from verse 4. Luke 12, from 4 downward. Let's say 4 and 5. 4 and 5. In this very passage, Jesus was teaching people on whom they should fear. The question for you and I is, who should we fear? You fear me, I fear you. We fear the leaders, or we fear our masters. Do the husband needs to fear the wife? Do the wife needs to fear our husband? Do the brothers need to fear their sisters? Do the sisters need to do likewise? This is a question that everyone needs to ask ourselves. Whom should we fear? Who should we fear? This is a question that needs an answer. A very direct answer is needed when this question is being asked. Jesus told these people. Let's take a look at this very Bible passage. In this book of Luke 12, from 4 to 5, I read, "And I say to you, my friends, do not be afraid of those who kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do." Let's analyze that. He said, do not fear those who kill the body. And why saying that? He said, my friend. He called us my friend. That is, I am not using this authority upon you, but I'm calling you as friends. I am calling you as people who should reason with me. You shouldn't be afraid of anybody. See every other person as those who couldn't kill you, and at the same time wake you up. When they kill, they can destroy. Once they have taken the life, they can't take the spirit, they can't take the soul. Only have power over the body. So who should you fear? Who should I fear? My friend, do not fear those who can kill the body, and after this they have no power to do any other thing. So who should we now fear if we shouldn't fear those who kill? There is war here and there. There is chaos here and there. There is misunderstanding here and there. There is using of power to oppress the poor, to oppress those who are less privileged. Why are things like this? Why are things going haywire? We have to ask ourselves, is it because somebody wants to kill somebody, or somebody needs to die for somebody to show how supreme, how great, how mighty he is? We want to show our supremacy over every other subject. We want to make other person a subject under our feet. Is that what we are trying to do while showing the armory and all the arsenal that we have in order to attack others? You bully others, you yell at others, you oppress others, you make them to be depressed. You try to put fear in people's mind, trying to enforce some things that you yourself can't take on them. Like you are trying to make them to know that you are powerful than they are. Well, if that is what you are going to do, like building fear in people's mind, should that make them to fear you to the stage whereby they forget that you can only kill once, and after you have done that, you don't have power to proceed killing further? So that is what I want to bring out here, that who should we now fear? This is a question that I want us to start ruminating over. Let's think about this question. Let's use our brain to think about this question. Let's say we're thinking about this question. Let's say we think about it. How do this go? How do we make it work? Huh? We think about who we should fear. It's a question that we need to ask ourselves every day. Your father on this earth may be a bully. A father who never listens, a father who wants to take authority all the time, a father whose authority never changes, he stands. A father who, when he speaks, everybody shaking out, everybody jitters, everybody shivers, everybody is under depression, everybody feels so oppressed. When your daddy comes in, your mom, and you and your siblings, everyone adjusts and you stop doing exactly what you're doing at that very moment. Should you fear your father to the stage of you couldn't even stand to talk to him? Or is it your mom that when she comes around, everyone runs away? Nobody wants to stay, or you start feeling the fear in your heart that you couldn't rest anymore. You couldn't even look into her eyes. You couldn't look into her face. You couldn't even hear her voice before you run away. Should she be the one you fear? Or let's talk about your place of work, in your workplace, where you find your lead team, team leader, your foreman, your master, your boss, or your captain, whatever you call those who are higher than you, in higher places, in the place where you work. Should they be the one you fear? Should it be the one you are afraid of? Should it be the one you run away when you see them coming? Should it be the one when they speak it stands and you don't have the power to change it, yet you are operating under duress? When you operate under duress, that whatever you do is not with your will, is not with your wish, you're just working against your own will. Should they be the one you fear because they pay you salary, because they pay you wages? I don't think those people should be the one you fear. And now you have a leader, a community leader, your political leader, your religion leader in every organization where you find yourself. Should they be the ones you fear? Who should you fear now? If these ones have not been the one you should fear, who should you now fear? It's a question that we need to ask ourselves on a daily basis. Every day we ask ourselves, who should I fear? Why are all these chaos not stopping? And when they continue arriving, who should I now fear? Should I continue to be troubled in mind? Should I let my heart be unrest? Now, Jesus furthermore, telling them who they should fear, who the people should fear. Let's read further in that verse 5. Jesus said, "But I will show you whom you should fear. Fear him who, after he has killed, has power to cast into hell. Yes, I say to you, fear him." He said, fear him. That him should be with capital H. Fear him. Who is that him? That him is God. The him is God. When you hear H-I-M and that H is with capital, it's like saying capital J to write God. Fear him. Him alone should you fear. My friend, let me tell you this. You don't have to fear people who kill the body, and after killing the body, they don't have any other thing to do. But the only one whom you should fear, the only one, God, one, only him, deserves to be what? To be adored. Only him. When he is only one that you should bow to, that you should be afraid of, he's still the only one who kills. He kills, the only one. And when he decides not to kill, nobody else does. And even if after somebody has decided to kill, maybe they have tried all they could, they have plotted all their tricks and all their evil have been planted, all these things. Now, God decided not to kill the person. They still couldn't kill. Now, so God is still the same, the one who saves. And if peradventure God has killed, and if peradventure the world have succeeded killing the person, they have all gathered themselves together to plot their evil and bringing the person down. This same God still is the one who has the power to decide the final destination of a man. The final destination of every one of us. God is the only one who has the final destination, which is to decide. It was written in the Bible that he can still cast to hell. So God can decide everywhere the person goes, whether it is hell or it is heaven. Nobody dies and goes nowhere. There will surely be a place that people head to after death. And Bible makes us to understand, Bible makes us to know that after death, judgment. When a man dies, he dies once. Nobody lives twice. When a man dies, his spirit goes, his soul goes, and judgment comes. So what perishes is the body. The body is the only thing that people can kill. They can't kill the spirit. They can't kill the soul. The spirit and the soul all belong to God. So God himself is the one who decides who goes either here or here. Here or here. No one can be in the two places at the same time. It's like saying when someone is here on earth, is still in heaven. No, it's either you are here on earth or in heaven. You can't build two houses and sleep in the both houses the same time, at the same time, and the same night. You can't even sleep in two rooms at the same time. It's either you are here or there. So now, who should we now fear? You fear this God, the one who kills and who saves. The one who decides where our last destination should be, whether hell or heaven. So you and I, we shouldn't be afraid of those who kill the body and after that they can't do anything anymore. Then to just kill the body and the body perishes and the spirit goes. So now, what message will I pass to you? My message to you is, since we have all known that fearing God is the only way for us to merit heaven, let us have the fear of God in everything we do. So God first, God at the center of our heart. So let us bring this down here. God should be feared. God should be feared. This question should now have an answer. Let's give it an answer. Fear God alone. This is exactly what we want to pass as message to us. That every one of us should learn to fear God alone. In what we do, we should learn to fear God alone. In your office, in your home, in your family, in the public places, in your leadership, in your followership, whatever you do, even in your worship centers, you should learn to fear God in whatever you do. Let us all be accountable for everything we do. We should all be accountable whenever we are being used as a head, or whenever we are heading any post, or when we lead, or when we are being led. Let us always be accountable, because God alone needs to be feared. You shouldn't be afraid of those that can only kill the body, and after that they have nothing else to do. So fear him who, after he has killed the body, he still have the power. He has the power to decide where the final destination is, whether this or this. May we all merit heaven. I pray that as you have listened to this very message, may God give us the grace to fear him and to honor him, that which will be sufficient for us in the final day of judgment, that will make us to merit heaven and the kingdom of God. In Jesus' name.